Hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hi, Mark.
Hello, sweetie.
It is Furday Monday. Welcome. And we are um, streaming from we are on my channel, but Mark is streaming to his channel as well.
Right.
We're sharing this. So we will do our best to share all the comments that we can so you all know what's going on in the chat.
Yeah. There's
Rebecca.
a link to Debbie's thing on my community page, to Debbie's channel, not her thing. And then there'll probably be a notice that comes up because I just did the streaming. So that'll also come up, I think.
Rebecca says, great shirt, Mark.
Oh, thanks. I had to wear long sleeves because it dropped down to 53 today. And
Really?
from like 80s to 50s, it's like, okay, I'm a little bit chilly today. So I just wear long sleeves. And
Yeah.
plus, it's getting close to you know what. Halloween.
So in the current topic area, Mark, did you hear about 45's rally in Coachella?
Well, that there was maybe another attempt or something on him. You mean?
No. So he had a rally in Coachella. That's in California. For those of you who don't know, it's in California. It's in the middle of the desert. Like you can't just drive there and drive away.
Yeah.
So, and thank you for putting your questions. I am starring all of them. So he has this event, the rally event in Coachella. I think it was yesterday. And you had to literally, there was a parking lot 5 miles from the event.
Uh-huh.
And
5 miles from the event?
Right. So people had to park in this parking lot and then they were bussed in.
Oh.
And guess what wasn't there at the end of the rally?
What? Water? No.
Buses. Well, they had no water. You're in the middle of the desert. It's hot there still. You're in the 100. And so no water, no bathrooms, no nothing. You're like, so the rally got over. So not only did he create an event that was out in the middle of nowhere so no one could leave his event, because where are they going to go with no buses? Sorry, getting these questions coming in.
No problem.
So then the event ended at 7. So people got there like at 9 a.m. Tailgated, did the whole thing, got on the buses, went over. They've been there since the crack of dawn.
God.
And then they're stuck out there in the dark. Trying to figure out how they're going to get home. It's pitch black. You're in the middle of the desert.
But they didn't have any buses to take them back?
There was like 1 or 2 buses that came back for them, but the rest of them didn't come back for them. And of course, 45 left. You know what I mean? He's not going to.
Yeah.
Part of help.
I look at that. It goes, oh, yeah. And then the 45 said that it was Democrats who sabotaged the buses. Yeah, of course.
Well, oh, yeah, they are saying that. Oh. But the story out today is what Ness is saying here. The buses were not aware that Coachella was so far from gas stations. I'm sorry, Ness, I don't buy that. These buses do this for a living.
Right.
They know where, you know what I mean? It's not.
I feel like you'd have to check that out.
Yeah, you would know. So I'm not buying that one totally. So I don't know what. And then some folks say, well, this is not the first time this happened on a Trump rally, and where the buses didn't come back for the folks. If you remember last year, well, when was it? Was it last year or 2020? In the 2021, he had but it was freezing at that point. So we were 30 degrees there, and folks were left out in the dark, no buses in sight to get them back to their cars.
I feel like that's Trump follower karma coming back on them because they're so stupid. Oh, let's make our day to go to the Trump rally and get you. Yeah, okay, well, good for you. There you go.
I mean, so that all over. So I wanted to create some kind of question in regard to that. Was this okay? Was this about money? Like he didn't pay the bus? You know how he never pays for any of his stuff?
Yeah, of course
Was
not.
it about money, or was it truly about the buses didn't have gas? Because it was hours and hours. So what I'm saying is those buses in the time of the blah, 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 they could have gotten to the bus stations and back in that time period. I don't care how, I don't care if they had to drive to LA to get it. You know what I mean? They would have been back in those, that amount of hours. So,
Did they ever come get them?
no, like a couple of the buses.
They had to walk 5 miles back to their.
Some of them did, but you have the older generation like me. I couldn't have walked 6 miles with my cast on and all that in the desert, in the dark, dirt road. No, thank you.
With the rattlesnakes.
Yeah.
Rattlesnake.
Yeah, there was one bus, Brady saying, going back and forth, taking hours because he was having to go back and forth.
Oh my God.
All right, so let's take a look.
What's our question exactly?
Did Trump, okay, Ness put it up for us.
Okay, I see it there. Did Trump forget to pay for the bus return? Or was it the bus driver's fault?
Oh no, Karen, my operation is not over. I get it in January. Oh. I have to wear a boot to hold my ankle and my leg together. Okay, no one faint. That's the truth. Ness says, when I went to Coachella, the bus from my hotel to the venue was 30 to 40 minutes. Yeah. And I had to walk 5 miles on top of that. Exactly. So so they know, these buses know it's not their first rodeo is what I'm saying. But let's look at the cards here. I better concentrate on the question.
Yeah.
Thank you. Did someone say shenanigans? That's a cute name. What was it? Okay. Let's see the story here.
Huh. I don't think he paid for the return part. I feel like, well, as usual, he don't really care.
Right.
But I get this, like, there's that 4 of cups, but, it's like, I don't, who cares? It's like not fulfilling or not even paying attention. I don't even know if it was deliberate, but just, okay, let's get them there. But then who cares after that? But also that Page of Pentacles makes me think maybe they didn't get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Just, and there they are going, well, we didn't get paid. We're not going back or whatever. And then also a 6 of Swords, like, yeah, I don't think we're going to be taking them back home. What did you get?
Unbelievable. All right. First of all, the outcome, because I'm like, what? Because I got the 7 of Swords.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so I wanted to get a feedback on the cards I got. Because I want to make sure I'm not, because I know what my intuition is telling me. So I wanted to kind of see it through the cards, right?
All right.
I got 7 of Swords again in the same position.
Wow.
This was a total deceitful scammer move on him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he ever intended to pay for their way back or something.
He did not pay them. He and here's the rest of the story. He left them hanging.
Yeah.
And I know the Hermit is usually a good card, but he set up
Yeah.
he set up an arrangement, but then he left him hanging.
Yeah.
Total scammer. Total
I know,
scammer.
because Debbie, I got like those 3 cards too about that part. Like, here they all came in faith, their little page of cups,
Yeah.
and then like, surprise, boom,
Yeah.
heartache, surprise, left you standing on the shore waiting for your bus. I love that this came up at the end. There she stands. Where's those buses? Well, that's a good question. We forgot that part. We didn't even care. They kind of.
So they've made up some story about the gap. And then, or the Democrat, the bus drivers are Democrats. No, they weren't paid. And it'll be interesting to see if they come out with that story. That would be a good question. Will they come out with that story? Will they come out with the truth? Let's see. Will they come out with the truth?
Democrats could not have cared less about that. It's so stupid. You know, about his.
Yeah. Will they still pay? Will they still vote for him? Of course they will, because they're blaming it on the Democrats.
Right. And
they can't see it.
They just watch that news that just reiterates the thing they're supposed to believe. It's just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, that makes sense.
Get to pay the most.
Okay. Well, it says yes, that we may hear the truth on this coming out. So we'll see. That's for entertainment purposes only. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, how on earth is the Dems' fault? Right, exactly. They really stretch it. But somehow it works if your head's deeply buried into the dirt. It was that other crazy thing they blamed on the Democrats too. Oh yeah, that they're creating hurricanes.
Yeah. Right. I mean, so you gotta take inventory on who we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Where their perception lies. All right, you guys, we have. Okay, and so Deanne says Trump owes up and down the campaign trail from state to state. He pays only for what serves him. He does shit like this to make the state officials look bad. Right, it's California.
Yeah.
And at this rally, get this, he says that that he literally bashes California while he's in California, and says that he will would not send FEMA or any type of support during wildfires or anything like that for California. It's like, you're in California, dude. He just did that in Detroit too.
I know, that's what I was going to say. Didn't you do the same thing, trash Detroit while he was there?
While he was there.
Surely that makes some people go, I cannot possibly vote for that jerk.
But here he is, and he's like, see, I can literally shoot someone on Fifth Avenue and they'll still follow me. And he's like proving his point.
Yeah.
He's proven his point. He's like, look, I can do whatever I want. I can say whatever I want. And people are still going to follow me. Vote for me.
Yeah.
I am a and he's getting fed off of this whole mess.
If you listen to the news and the polls, well, it's working apparently. So there's that.
And this is a really good question. Brady asks, why was he in California in the first place? It's not like he's going to swing anybody and get those votes that he needs from California. Why did he go there in the first place?
Well, they're pretending like he has a big bunch of, Latin votes, or Mexican votes, which I don't believe, but I guess, was he trying to get those that are in the farm?
He left them all in the desert, so that should tell you something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Read the writing on the walls, everyone. Hello. All right.
Couple more weeks.
I know.
Couple more weeks.
Holy moly.
Oh,
Originally says, I live in the Central California Valley. I live in the Central Valley in California. Yeah, that is more.
that's what I was thinking about, that area. Yeah.
There's a lot of support for him here. Mm-hmm. Well, he left all his support in the desert, Ms. May.
Yeah.
Horrid. All right.
With
Thankfully,
cattle.
I don't think there was any loss of life, thankfully. Yoli, see you in a couple days. Yoli's picking me up at the airport in Arizona.
In Arizona. It's an event, isn't it?
I'm co-hosting with Jeffrey and Kevin a retreat. Mm-hmm.
Great.
In Sedona. Mm-hmm.
Sedona.
But Yoli is picking me up at the airport, taking me to the venue, which is so kind because it's like 2-hour drive. Oh, she's taking me and Lisa because Lisa's flying in too.
Oh.
Anyway, so Gina says, and thank you, Gina. Thank you for asking your question, everyone. We will try to answer everyone, but there's a lot of questions here today. We have 20 questions that came in so far. We will do it at random, so it's not going to be in order. But thanks for your patience and understanding. If you did put a question in, please, we ask you to stay. We're not here very long. But if you do have to go, we totally get that. We won't take it personally, like 45 does. And just let us know so we're not calling you out over and over again. Are you here? Are you here? Like that. All right. We love you. So let's get started.
You know me, I like a little back and forth usually when I'm doing the reading.
Yes, Deanne, I will. So Terry at Holding Your Space is going to be there as well.
Oh,
all right.
Give her a hug for me too.
I will.
Gina, thank you for the socks. I just wanted to say that. Gina sent me some socks from across the pond. Thank you very much.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, very cute. They have little shaggy cows on them.
How fun.
Very cute.
I can only wear the long socks right now because of this boot. The boot cinch.
Oh, no. Oh, she's bringing sexy back.
I'm bringing sexy back.
Oh, honey, that's a big old honking. That'll make Sedona even more fun.
Oh, yeah. I have a scooter and everything.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm bringing a bunch of stuff. Like I'm bringing, we have gift bags that we give. And then all of my books that all my folders and stuff, because I'm doing my workshop part and like all this stuff. So I have a lot of bag. Like I have 2 suitcases and a carry-on. I mean,
maybe you need an assistant.
And a scooter. I do need an assistant.
Right.
I do have a lot of people who are.
I can see you running people down in that scooter now. Beep, beep.
Beep,
Out of the way.
It is an off-road scooter. It's the real deal. All right. Because I live in Colorado, I need an off-road.
An off-road.
All it needs is a engine. You know the electric.
Yeah.
That would be ideal.
Yeah.
Yoli says, "We gotcha." Oh my gosh, elephants. I can help you pack. I'm telling you, elephants. Renata, I've been packing for the last few days because it hurts. I have to sit down every 5 seconds to rest my ankle just to get through because I don't take medicine or anything like that, you guys. So
this isn't like I was asking. You didn't really fall and hurt your ankle. This is more of a an ongoing like.
This is a post-trauma situation. So I heard it when I was younger. I played all the sports, you guys. So at some point in my life, I endured it good enough and didn't get it. Back in the day, and Mark knows this because he grew up in the same era as I did. We didn't go to the doctors unless we were bleeding to death. You know what I mean? So we just, so these types of injuries are coming back to haunt us. And so this one is coming back to haunt me. So um, the bone, my leg bone, the ankle bone that connects the foot and the ankle is literally disintegrating. And so they're going to do a whole ankle replacement. And so, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the bone's connected to the
And
foot.
it is not
Except
fun,
in
guys. Very
case.
painful. By the end of the day, I am so tired just from the pain.
Yeah.
And
Oh no.
with the boot, my neck hurts. You know what I mean? So I'm
Oh,
okay.
oh.
Here we go. All right, guys, here we go. Sorry for the late start.
Sexy news.
Matthew, hello and welcome. He says, "Ha, I'm back. I had a Yorkie named Pearl pass last week. I'm
Oh,
so sorry, Matthew. Oh, Pearl. Her passing was different than any I've ever experienced before. Does she have any messages that clarify the signs that she has sent me?" All right, Pearl.
little pearl. Little
Oh my
pearl.
God. She comes in. She's, at first I was going to call her a princess, and she's like, no, I'm a queen. I'm the queen. She's also showing me here, Pearl's showing me like the veil, like you could see. Like there is no difference between there and here. She had, it's almost like two worlds were emerging, but she could see in both. It is kind of, I've never seen this before, Matthew, so bear with me. I might not have the correct words for what I'm seeing. I feel so maybe before she passed, she was already making her way over. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyways, she also is giving me sound. So I don't know if you are experiencing this but you will. I hear things being knocked over, like knocking things over to get your attention. I'm still here. She wants you to know that the world's like what she was describing at the beginning. Now I don't have the words for it, but how the world's that world and this world is merged. She wants you to know that it's merged. So she's on the other side, but that other side is actually right here, and so she's going to be visiting you a lot. I do feel that she's giving you such a big hug, or lick, I should say, kiss. She her spirit though is squishing into you like this, so that would be a hug to me. Whew, that made me yam that one.
Yeah.
Kevin's here, Kevin Lewis.
Hey, Kevy. Kevy Lynn.
Oh my God.
Getting ready for Sedona.
Nicknames. I love
The
it.
Kevs. Matthew. Well, she was a spoiled rotten puppy dog. I get that pretty much off the top. And she says, as I should have been. She was.
Yes, all of it. I had 3 days
Yeah.
of very strong signs, songs, dreams. Okay. Yep.
Okay, great. She also talks about how, I don't know, how you cared for her and you were right there with her before she crossed, that you were protective of her, you like right up watching over her, being with her, that kind of a thing. And she's grateful for that. She crossed over and immediately any illness or anything like that just disappeared. And it was all about the joy and the passion and the excitement of being a dog on the earth. That's kind of the thing that she returned to. That um, it's just like I could just experience what we had. I think she's talking again about like what Debbie was talking about. That it's not much different. I not in that body, but the expression is the same, or the energy, the soul. I said my soul, uh, and she knows it's sad. It's sad for her too to have crossed because you guys, your relationship was really strong. So there's the loss part on both sides, and she knows she's seen you be sad, because she's there watching, and she's in her timeout on the other side. Now, I do think she's already been back, and she hasn't been gone just this past week. You said, but I just tried to fast forward a little bit into the future, like beyond this week of I'm in heaven. So I don't know how many times I said this. I say this all the time, and I always get this card. Boundaries, stay in your own boundaries. So she's already peeking over the boundaries, over the gate. She's already looking at, yeah, but what about on the other side of heaven's gate, heaven's fence? I might just risk it and jump back. So I always get that card. I can't tell you how many times, but I mean, who knows? When they're thinking about, I'm not so sure I'm going to stay up here forevermore. As a matter of fact, I might be longing to come right back to the table, right back to the earth experience, because we were better together, the two of us as a team. So I'm going to throw that out there, that whenever they bring that card up for me, especially right after I'm up here in heaven resting, but I'm a little restless. Look, I'm looking through the gates.
Already wanting to come back.
Yeah, so there's that little thing, I think, that little message. And she'll probably keep visiting, so you stay connected to her energy, especially if she's already, that whole talk she was having with Debbie about the veil, it's no different. It's that whole thing. I can just come back, I think, anyway, that's what I'm hearing. For the little pearl. Very cute.
All right. Well, blessings to you, Matthew, and we are all sending you lots of love during this time of grief. Thank you for sharing her with us.
Yes.
All right. Again, we're just going all over the place. And again, if you did put a question in, we do ask if you have to go, and that's okay. Just let us know you're heading out. Okay. Maryanne, hello. I've been considering fostering cats. My concern is my cat, Lucy, who is 18. Will she like having other cats in the house, or would she prefer to be the only fur baby? Thanks.
Maryanne's here.
All right. She, interesting, Maryanne, the first thing that comes in is that she would adjust. She does have an air of, and it's so interesting, Maryanne, because how she's showing me this is, I don't even know the name of the show, but it would have been based back in the day, and you have an older matriarch, and she has her rules and her ways, and everybody kind of has to adjust to her ways. and so that there might be a little bit of that, but that's okay. This is part of her journey as well, um, and and part of her story. And so I really, yeah, she's a princess. Yeah. So I do feel that no matter what, that this is part of her story as well. And how wonderful! What a beautiful, beautiful. That would be really hard for me to foster cats and say goodbye. So that I just think that's such a beautiful
Right.
thing that you're doing as well. But yeah, I think she would adjust, even though it would be more of the foster kitties adjusting than her.
Well, Maryanne, I feel like she would adjust to one. I don't I don't feel like she wants to do this time and time again. She's like, well, I wouldn't mind to teach one, but it's not for you to foster and then give away. This feels more like, here we are, I'm starting my new fostering. Oops, now I have two cats. Um, and little Lucy would be willing to kind of raise it and teach it, but she's always going to be the number one. Um, so that's what I'm getting. She wouldn't mind to help uh, bring in a new kitty for when she's no longer here, but I don't know if she wants to spend the rest of her time um, with new kitty after new kitty after new kitty. That's just kind of my feeling on that, my gut feeling. So I do get she's willing, but I don't know if it's gonna. It feels like you would do more fostering, maybe after she's gone. That's what I'm kind of feeling. She's kind of in for it for this for once, but you know, we'll see.
Marianne says, I would adopt, but vet bills in New York City are way too high. So fostering is the way to go. I do see it working out well. I did end up throwing cards on this as well, so you could see the story, Marianne. So I have that star card, but I was told to use this deck, and I don't know. Did you? I think you got this deck for me, Mark.
Maybe I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Anyway, so you have the three cats there, and you have this is her story, and it's gonna work out. The outcome for you is the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. So a little bit of that connecting in with your heart is going to be hard, but you are producing this just beautiful place for these fur babies that need fostering.
Yeah, the only card I pulled is the Wildcat card, which means there could be a little bit of wild card in this procedure, this adventure.
Yeah, right. Something. I mean, it would be hard for me to say goodbye.
I absolutely could not do it, but that's me.
So blessings to you, Marianne, and thank you for doing this. Okay. Okay, this is so again, I'm just kind of randomly, I'm not even reading the question, I'm just randomly. Sarah, hello. Hi, Mark, Debbie, and team. is is my mama cat's Lyra one of the feral cats I feed still in heat? And is there anything I can do to help? She's been super skittish lately. I feel like I do see a. Do you know the different cats, Sarah, that come up and eat what you put out? I am sensing a boy cat. One of the, I feel like it's more than one, but I do sense it. I'm seeing a main, a main cat that's coming up, and I feel like he's a boy. But as far as her, I want to check in on Lyra.
I don't think she's in heat. I think she's been bred. So I don't think she's in heat anymore.
Yeah, I'm not getting in heat. I do feel that she is, she's hiding out though right now. Like something has her kind of cornered, hiding. I think she'll be okay, but I do sense that she's in hiding right now. There's a new male coming about lately, but she knows the other, and he's being a jerk lately. Okay, yeah. So that's kind of what she's talking about. So until the jerk one goes away, but she has an eye on the house. So I do feel she has an eye on your house.
Yeah, and that new boy cat might have came thinking she was breedable or something, but I think she's already in a family way, and so she's like, "No, get away from me. I'm done," or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a little bit of like some kind of breeding energy happening between them.
Okay.
I think with that new boy energy you got, like he's kind of coming aggressively.
Thank you, kid. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah. I think in a couple months, this energy kind of shifts a little bit. What I'm getting, but thank you, Sarah. Blessings to you. Okay. Any more on that, or I'm good?
Nope.
Okay.
But then, Sarah, you probably got kittens on the way, I figure, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Okay, again, just scrolling and picking because we have so many we had over 20 questions today, you guys. All right. Mother Nature, hello. Cute little picture on there. How much longer will I have Raymond, my 6-year-old male puppy dog? All right. Raymond. I mean, are you sensing something there, Mother Nature? Because I do feel at least good 3 years going on more. He's 6, and maybe more, but I don't know why when I stepped into the energy, I got 3 years. So I don't know. I've never stepped into that question and that energy and gotten a number so quickly. So no, just wondering. Okay. So at least you may start noticing shifts in him in about 3 years, but right now he's good. He's good.
Yeah, I get just, trust your instinct and your intuition. When that time comes, you'll begin to sense it. But he's also saying, why are you focusing on my death? Just, here I am. So just focus on me now.
Here I am.
He's not really thinking about that. That's like the farthest thing from his mind, really.
He's like, what?
Little puppums. Raymond.
He also gives me the sense he likes to hide things, doesn't he? Or something. He's showing me hiding things. Cute. Love him, Mother Nature. Thank you for sharing him with us. All right. Okay, here's one from your channel if you want to read it.
Okay. Hi, Jennifer. Would love to hear how Sparky feels if I get a new dog. And when do you think? Around what month would that happen? So you're thinking about getting a new dog. You already have one dog named Sparky.
Yay, Sparky.
How's he going to do with it? And are you going to go through with it?
Okay, so Sparky. Okay. Love him. Love Sparky. Oh my goodness. Now, he's going to be a little bossy. I have to admit. I mean, I do sense that he's just going to be a little bossy, and it's going to take a minute to share the family. You know what I mean? Like, this is my family, blah, blah. You're coming into it. Kind of like,
Oh, Sparky's passed.
oh, okay. Same
I
energy.
think.
Okay. Oh, he passed in January. Okay. So he, it's the same energy, same story he's bringing in here, that he's going to be a little bossy, a little bit, this is my family, get in line type of thing. Like, you need to do this, you need to do that. But of course, he's in spirit. They still come back and try to do that and cover the ground. So what a sweet, I love him. He is, he just corrected me, but a connection, soul connection to your family. I think he sleeps in one of your you have kids. He sleeps in one of the kids in spirit. He sleeps in there. Like, he'll like watch over him still. So he's still very much part of your family. And if you get when you get I'm going to say, when you get a dog, he will be a part of honing him in to fit the family and do the family right. Cute. Oh, I love him. Jennifer.
What's his name in Sparky?
Sparky.
Well, the first thing he came through, like at first when I read the question, I wasn't, I didn't know yet that he'd passed. But the first thing he said was, "No, I'm the only dog for you." Like, it's just me. I'm the one. And it's because I thought maybe you were going to try to introduce me. He's going, no, just me. Like, he didn't really want. So he's still kind of picky about he does want you to have a new dog. So he's all for that. But he's pretty much saying, well, that it's probably going to be a lot like him, the new dog. Because he keeps getting, I'm the dog for you. I'm the one. That we were a team, and not only that, he thinks he was it on a stick. I mean, he's very arrogant about how wonderful he was and what a great matchup this was. And it was like perfect, he thinks. I don't know if you think, is that his little picture in the family photo? Like a little chihuahua looks like, maybe. I can't tell for sure. It might not be a chihuahua.
I can't. It's hard. It's so small. I can't.
Right. So there is that. Yeah, Bright Charlie. Hey, Ray. Hi. I missed you. I haven't seen you in a while. I was about to send you an email saying, making sure you're okay. Anyway, I'm glad to see you there. So we get the solitude. Here I am in heaven, leading the way, stepping out in front.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think you are going to be getting a new dog. Sparky's going to be involved in it one way or another, picking the new dog. Somehow he's involved. He's like pretty particular about who you get. Yeah. Anyway, there's that. So I'm going to throw that out there for you. Yeah. Yeah. He looks like a cute little addition to the family. I love that cute family photo with him in it. It's very cute.
It's so cute. All right. Blessings to you, Jennifer, and keep us posted if you get a new.
Yep. Let's know.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so he's going to give you a really strong message, Jennifer, when it's time to get that new one. So, you say, I hear him all the time. So you'll feel that energy when it's time for the new one.
All right. So we have cat lady here, and my cat Sam needs prayers today. Friday, he had surgery for a urinary blockage. He just needs a little extra boost to help him heal. Thanks. All right, all right, gang, everyone, all our healers, prayer warriors. I can tell you, Sam enjoys this little extra attention.
Jennifer, it feels like it's a puppy, too. I'm just saying. Okay.
It's a cat, though, right?
Well, he wasn't feeling great. This is taking a toll. It's going to take him a little bit to heal from it. But I do think he pulls around, gets better. I feel a lot of energy around him. Like, his little guides and angels. I know you've been praying for him and stuff already. So I do feel that energy all around him. And I think that's good because he kind of needed a little bit of extra, to get through it. But I feel like he's going to come home, and get better. I don't know. What are you feeling, Deb?
Yeah, I feel like he's, I too, I do feel, he felt good. And, despite the surgery, he's feeling better than he did before the surgery, is what he's making me feel. And he enjoys that spirit connection, his guides, and he's feeling all the energy being sent to him. So,
right, I got that embrace the unknown card where it's like you're a little bit between worlds and like noticing that spiritual energy around him and feeling it. And so I think, you had a part in that. I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right.
Ow, my legs.
Well, Mark is gone. Let's look at this one then. This is from 24/7. A brown grasshopper enters the house and the kitchen. What's the message? All right, 24/7. So generally, especially with the color brown, you're bringing in this grounded feeling. So when you have a grasshopper entering your home, and so you know and you recognize this as, okay, this is extra. This is definitely a message. What is the message grasshopper is bringing me? So I feel like they're reminding you to stay grounded, and when you're making some decisions coming up, to stay grounded. We get caught up here, and they want you to ground. They want you to stay grounded here, and embrace change instead of trying to. We try to. Change is often hard, but when you have this type of message coming so clear, so like in your face, literally, it's just a sign to stay grounded, embrace the changes that are coming in, and be open to new experiences. Basically, is what that means. And sometimes it also means take a leap of faith. So the grasshopper is a leaper. So taking that leap of faith at the same time is stay grounded. Yeah. All right. So blessings to you. Oh, look at how cute those are. Not as cute as my boo, but we can't hear you. You're muted.
Like kitty cat Halloween pants. Yeah.
Oh, the pants. Okay, I thought you were talking about shoes.
They're like little lounge pants, but they have cats and pumpkins and stuff.
Yeah.
They're lovely. They're very comfy. But I'm going to turn my heat on because it's like, now it's like 50 degrees.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, blessings to you, 24/7.
Yep.
All right.
Brown grasshopper.
Grasshopper.
I-247 travel. I know you.
All right, Heather. It's nice to see all these new names in here. Welcome.
I know. I love it. It's very fun having new peoples.
Yeah.
Not that we don't love our old peoples, and not that you're old. We love y'all mixed together in a big old happy family group. Okay, so Robin is a 6-year-old cat, and he's peeing and spraying in the house. Beth thinks stress. His buddy Batman and Robin passed 2 years ago, and his new buddy Zoe joined family 8 months ago. So Zoe's new, and it's a year old. Robin's 6. What's going on here with the PPN? It's always pushy. I get that, a little bit pushy.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my cat cards? Oh,
Robin. What's going on, Robin? Yeah. He does feel like he's trying to give you a message of some sort here, Heather. He's not his happy self. And I'm asking him what's going on with that. Why aren't you your happy self? And I know that he misses his Batman, but I feel like Batman comes around, so it's not, they have a whole different experience with that, and when they, but I feel like not only did you have a cat, a 1-year-old buddy that came for him. He's not really focusing in on Zoe so much. He's focusing on something else happening in the home. And a different type of disruption within like the human group. Heather, do you live alone, or how's that situation going? Because I feel like something else has happened. I don't know if you move stuff around, or if there's people movement, or there's something else happening is what I'm tapping in. Mark, what are you getting?
Well, I feel like one of his favorite things he liked to do, that this new kitty might be trying to do it instead of him. Now, if it's been there for 8 months, so, that kitty has been there most of its life. That means he met him as a little one.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the kitty still has kitty brains at this age. It's not quite fully into its adult personality, but I feel like somebody is giving Robin less attention than they used to. So my first thought is, what's the sleeping arrangement? Where are these cats sleeping right now? Is the new cat sleeping with somebody that Robin used to, or something like that? I feel like the new cat is kind of horned in on something that he doesn't particularly like. So it's not that he's anti the kitty, but he's not getting the same kind of a so I don't get like, oh, this kitty's in my litter box, so I'm gonna pee on the floor. It's not about that. It's this kitty's taking some of my specialty time or something like that, my special loving time. I feel like it might have something to do with where they're sleeping. But anyway, go ahead, Debbie.
Yeah, no, I know that you want him to stop peeing and spraying in the house.
Yeah.
I would have a family meeting. I know you hear us say this, but it really works. Sit down, give a chat, just say, what's going on here. Whatever his stuff is, try not to. He needs some regular, like, don't move. You know what I mean? Like, he needs something that stays the same. There's been a lot of change, it feels like, around him. So that might be where some of that stress is coming in. And talking to him and doing all these things, that helps. But he's also aware of something else happening. And I don't see Heather.
Yeah, I don't either. They might not be here.
We can't really direct you what direction to go because you're not here. So if you come back and listen to this, be aware of other things that maybe have changed in the house, or
like some big change thing.
Yeah. They're very sensitive to all that. All right. Blessings to you, Heather. Good luck, and keep us posted. Okay, again, you guys, if you put your question in, please don't go until and if you do, just let us know.
I'm going. We'll say okay, bye. But it is a fast hour. It doesn't take too long.
It really is, and we have time for one more.
One more question. The hardest part is randomly picking questions, guys.
It is, because I want to make sure that we don't have an emergency.
My nipples are getting hard. It's so cold in here.
Oh.
I know. Maybe I shared a little too much with that one.
No, now I think you should have some dollars thrown at you for doing that.
Overshare.
Throw some dollars at them.
Oh, I love it.
All right. Okay, Sharon shared this. This is more of a share.
Yeah. Vamonos.
Saturday, you read on Vamonos. She had a seizure at the vet. She's still there. I was pet sitting her, and the owners are aware. Stable condition now. Let her know we pray for her, please. Yes. Aw.
Yeah, we will. I already can't remember what we talked about. I remember that name, of course, but I can't remember what the reading was, of course. This is the thing about when you're a psychic channel is your brain doesn't hold anything in it. There you go. Or at least for this one.
All right. Another newbie here, Prill's Digital Journal. My dog Rambo barks at guests. How can I get him to stop? Why does he dislike them so much? Is there any way to calm him down? very, very protective of you. Um, you know, he's very, very um, with you. If so intertwined in your energy. He's very Rambo is very intertwined with your energy and very protective. And now I don't know who all is in the house or if it's just you, but he's very protective. I can tell you that. And so he's just doing his job. So you can talk to him, say, "Thank you. You're doing your job so well, but we love these folks. There's no need to bark." You know, even having, like we said on the last one, oh yeah, Heather was here. Thank you, Heather. That you're such a good doing such a good at your job, but we don't need to bark and do that right now because they're whatever. Talk to them. But Mark, you might have something else.
Yeah, I'll talk to him. But also, the thing I'm hearing is, he feels like he's a very important part of the family. He's not separate. He's one of them. And like sometimes he doesn't feel like he's being greeted personally. So, in a way, not being acknowledged. Like Buttercup is a big barker when anybody comes in. But so I figured out a long time ago, as soon as they say hi to her, then she's fine. It's like, you go, "Oh, hi, Buttercup, hi," and then she just wants to be greeted, kind of sometimes. And she's a lot, where it's like, "Oh, for God's sakes, please stop." Now, Alaska's a quiet dog, but she'll go over to you and snuggle, snuggle, snuggle until you greet her. So just make sure everybody's taking the time to say, "Hello, Rambo. It's good to see you too," because sometimes that'll take that down a little bit because they're just looking to be greeted for themselves. Don't just come in and say hi to Preet. Say hi to me too. I'm a big part of the family, so to be acknowledged like that. And you say it's kind of me and my family. And like Debbie said, have that talk with him where, that barking's fine. That's you being protective and all that. There was a divorce, Heather. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, that was Heather's. Yeah. Okay. That's what they kept showing me, Heather. Something like that.
It's a big old change thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want to.
That's more
I
about
didn't want to say that out loud because it's your business. You know what I mean? I didn't want to air your business, Heather.
I know.
Okay.
Well, I know others get scared of him. That's true. But just, hold on and just say hi to him and see how that does. Will he understand? Yeah, he will. You might have heard before, Bree, I always suggest a very simple exercise to do the talking. You do whatever you want. But for me, I notice if I just close my eyes, take a few deep breaths, imagine that I'm communicating with my third eye, and greet him, tell him how much you love him. What a beautiful, wonderful, they love it if you compliment them. And then say, "Oh, about this barking, sometimes it gives a different message." And, we just, you can greet, but then let's take it down, explain it to him and see if that makes a difference. What you'll usually notice is there's a slight difference. Acknowledge that, and you might do the talk again. "Oh, yeah, that's good. You didn't bark as much, but can we go farther?" And he will understand. So, even if he's not in the room, you just imagine that he's there with you and you're having a back and forth spirit to spirit talk to him.
Yeah. So I feel like Krill is just going to take a little extra and talking to him and doing all these things, but he is a sweet dog.
He also thinks he's a protector.
Well, yeah, that's the
I don't
main.
know what kind of dog he is, but he kind of got that energy in him.
Well, his name is Rambo. So.
Yeah, and that.
Well, thank you everyone for being here
I like
and loving on the fur babies. It is so important to continue to love on our fur babies and be a part of that energy of light on this planet. And so, thank you for your role in that. And I think Heather was time delayed. So Heather, we do see your
And thank you, sweetie. We do appreciate that.
we appreciate your feedback there, and it does help.
Yeah.
Anyway, blessings to you all. Thank you for being with us this week. Next week it will be on Mark's channel, and Mark will let you know how that's going to look.
Yep. Next week's on my channel, and our little Debbie won't be here because what? Because she'll be in Sedona, limping along with her big old shoe on. Oh, honey, I feel for you. But then she'll be back with us the week after that on her channel. So next week it's my channel. Who knows what we'll do? I might have a surprise. I don't know, but we'll do something next Monday at 2.
Yep.
It will involve animals and readings. I know that part. All right.
Love you all. Blessings, and we will see you soon.
Yep. I'm going to take my nipples and go in under a blanket.
And thank you, Sharon and Gina and moderators. Thank you so much. Blessings.